Grind these carnival units now. How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we have part 2 of our Global Dokkan Campaign prep series. In this episode, we will be taking a look at who we believe to be on the carnival banners and what you can do to prep their medals, their super attacks, and all that good stuff so you can find yourself ready to go for the Global Dokkan campaign. Remember that this campaign, as we talked about in the previous video, is meant to replace both Global's anniversary and the worldwide campaign. They are now one in the same, and with that means we can pretty much predict who we should expect to see on this carnival banner based on trends from previous carnival banners. So if we were to take a look at the two worldwide banners from last year, the Broly and the Gohan banner, we can see that there's a pretty standard return rate on here, right? You have the new units, right? No banner units because it's a carnival banner. The most recent double rates LR, the previous worldwide carnival LR, the previous anniversary carnival, and the previous worldwide before that carnival. Everything after that are either easy A LRs or random sub easy A, or just random filler SSRs, since it is a carnival banner. Same is true on Gohan's banner. Now, one of the banners always has the Golden Week LR on it for Global. On JP, this actually is the anniversary carnivals that get to be on here. So it's a little bit different on Global versus JP, but now that we are one in the same, expect to see the anniversary LRs return here, just as we talked about with the Dokkan Fest banners, right? So we can pretty much assume that the following characters are going to return: Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Frieza and Goku, and Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta. The 4 Carnival LRs from the anniversary. Everyone else is a standard return with some few predictions, right? We know for sure that the worldwide LRs will be on there. They only show up twice a year, and this is meant to be the new worldwide, then of course they will show up. If we assume like with the Broly and Gohan banner that the previous year's carnival anniversary LRs will be on there, then Gogeta and the Gamma should be there as well. And if one more set of LRs needs to be there, it would be from the previous worldwide download celebration, the Gohan and the Trunks. So that leaves 2 characters really up in the air, the Pikkon and the Omega. I'm assuming Pikkon is still going to be there in some capacity, right? I don't think they're going to remove a return for him entirely, so he still may find his way onto the banners. Omega, I think, is all but guaranteed, especially if the theme of the celebration ends up being some kind of GT theme. But the main reason I would say he is there is because of, you know, this one being the most the most recent carnival double rates banner being returned there. It does make sense on Broly's banner for that to have been a thing. However, right, those 2 hadn't returned yet at all on JP or on Global, and yet here they are. So the most recent Carnival LR on Global non-anniversary is actually the Dokkan Fest, not Dokkan Fest, the Carnival LR, Kale and Cauliflower. Now, I do not think they will get put on the Global Dokkan Campaign banner. They may just hold off returning these guys. And since the most recent Carnival double rates before them was Gotenks and Jiren, who are also currently on their banner, I think it's safe to assume Omega might be the one hopping in on this banner. Since the others have all made a return. Pikkon, I still feel like, as a yellow coin LR, since there are no other yellow coins that have released so far this year, he's probably got the he's probably got a spot on the banner somewhere. Everyone else is going to be, you know, random banner units or units that haven't easy A'd yet. So with that, let's go ahead and let's hop in and let's talk about, right? How to grind him out. So starting with the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. He can be awakened from several different events. The Horrific Cell Games event, this one right here. All right, he can be awakened from this event right here. Let me scroll down. I don't think it's been updated recently. No. So you gotta find the int cell. Here it is. The Horrific Cell Games Dokkan event. You just grind out medals from that event here, and you will be able to awaken him. You need 14 medals from the stage 2 and 21 medals from the stage 1. The other medals come from the Gohan, the opposite event, right? The Transcendent Awakening, and it's just the one stage. You only need the medals from the one stage. So pretty easy there. Now, since he is a carnival unit, you know, the medals can be spread out a lot, and you're going to see that on some of these, because it's not a Dokkan where it's just going to be straight up for them. Now, he does have a grindable super attack in 3 ways, right? Through the World Tournament, if you got a bunch of these guys lying around, you can use him. Otherwise, you can pick this guy up from the Baba Shop. He's probably the quickest, easiest way to do it. Or you can pick this guy up from the Bojack story event. He requires a little bit of grinding and resources used, so honestly, if you're laying in green stones, I would just use him to grab this guy. It's the quickest and easiest way to level up his super attack. Moving on from there, the next unit is the Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku Giant Ape. He can be awakened from the Super Saiyan 4 Goku LR Awakening event, as well as the GT Goku Awakening event. These 2 events right here. Alright, so the Secret Flames of the Ultimate Saiyan, stages 1 and 2, you only need, 21 medals from stage 1, and then 70 medals from stage 2. For the GT Goku event, you only need 14 medals, so 2 runs on that event and you'll get it done. Now, he does not have a farmable super attack, so no sense in doing that. You will have to use Elder Kai's for them. Moving on to the Frieza Final Form Angel and Goku. These guys can be Dokkan Awakened from multiple different events. 4 different events you're going to have to go to for this one. So first, you have to go to the Evil Emperor of the Universe Dokkan event. That is this one. The Evil Emperor of the Universe Dokkan event, and you will need to grind out medals. These ones right here, the full power Frieza medals. So this is stage 3 for those medals. Do recommend you grinding those out. I think you need, what did it say, 21, right, for this one? Yes, 21. So that's 3 runs on that one. From there, you need medals from the Namek Goku event. This one, the Warrior of Fury Super... Oop, not that. The Warrior of Fury Super Saiyan Goku. And you need medals from stage 2 of the event. Now, for this one, you do need 14, so that's only 2 runs, a little quick. The next one is from the True Evil Golden Frieza Dokkan Awakening event. That is this one right here, the Angel Golden Frieza event. If we scroll up a little bit, right, this one hasn't been updated in a long time, I don't think. Right here. There are 3 stages for this one. You do need these medals right here, the stage 2 medals, not the stage 3 medals. You need the stage 2 medals, and with the stage 2 medals, that'll net you, you'll need 35 of them. Then our next one is for the UI Goku Transforming one, his Dokkan Awakening event. That's let's see. Where is his event? Here it is, right here. The One Beyond God Ultra Instinct. You will need the Tech UI Awakening Metals. You will need... Alright, you will need 35 of them. So that is 5 runs on that one to get what you need. So all in all, this one would probably take longer than most of the others. Really, I'm doing this guide now for a lot of people to help you guys out. But I'm also doing it so to, to give you time. Because some of these could take, your whole Dokkan playing time for the day. So you set aside some time, one day each one. You will be more than ready for when you pull them during the Global Dokkan Campaign. Now, he does have a farmable super attack, the AGL Final Form Golden, or Final Form Angel. I do recommend grabbing this guy for the 100% chance, since he does awaken to a UR status, and that is from the evil... that is from this event here, the true evil here. So stage 1 on that event, and you can get them. Moving on to STR Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta. Once again, we're going to be bouncing around 2 events. You need 70 medals from his main Dokkan Awakening. So the Int version, his Dokkan Awakening event, you need 70 medals from in order to get him fully awakened. That is this event right here. Oop. Right here, surpassing even the gods. You will need 70 medals from his awakening event, and you will also need 21 medals from the LR Fizz Blue Kaioken and Evolution Blue Vegeta events, and then that's just the one stage, so run it 3 times, and then you'll need 14 medals from the Topo event. Once again, only one stage, so just run that twice and you will have him fully awaken. Now, unfortunately, he does not have a farmable super attack, so should you pull this guy, you are looking at utilizing resources, Elder Kai's, to awaken him. Up next, right, the LR Pycon, he should be available on the banner, and if you didn't pull him on his double rates golden coin banner because you were saving, this is a good chance to this is a good chance to do it. So this guy awakens from a couple different events here. So number 1, he awakens from the AGL Pycon Dokkan event. That is this one right here. There's only the one stage, the other world's dominant power. Run that one 70 times, and you've got some of the medals that you need to awaken him. From there, you will need to... Alright, from there, you will need to go to the AGL Pycon Super Strike event, and you will need to grind out 6 medals. That's literally one run with boost turn on. You'll need to get 6 medals of each one for his awakening, so just be aware that that one could take a little longer than some of the others. Now, unfortunately, he does not. He does have a farmable super attack, but it does utilize a lot of resources to get through for the 100% chance, but it is there. Moving on, we have these. We have the 9-year LRs, and their counterparts. So you're on the Dokkan Fest banner, we mentioned Broly will be here. Of course, that means Gogeta too. So on the Carnival banner, we are looking at jumping around a lot again. Some of them from the same one, right? The Azure of Omnipotence event. You need 21 from stage 1, and then 35 from stage 2. You'll need an additional 35 from the Year 7 Gods event, and then you'll need 14 from the AGL Broly event. So pretty easy. I mean, they're very low numbers, at least in terms of getting what you want to level them up. Now, he does have no farmable super attack here on the wiki. From there, the next one we have is the LR Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. These guys are awakenable from 4 different events. The Orange Piccolo event, you need the 1 stage, you need 7 medals. For the Ultimate Gohan, you need the 1 stage, 21 medals. And then for the other remaining medals are both 14 and 28 each from the Awakening to LR. So just be aware of that condition is much they have a lot in order to grind out, because you're going to be grinding out, what is that, 28 and 14, 28 and 14, 7 and 21. Oh yeah, you are talking about a long time to get all of those. So from there, let's move on to the next one. All right, up next we have the LR Super Saiyan Gohan Teen, very likely to be on the banner, as these guys typically only have a set return schedule. So these guys, you'll need medals from the Go Bros event, right? The stage 2, and then you'll need medals from the new Broly event. That is this one here, the one they released with Dokkan Fest Broly. Alrighty, where did it go? Alright, so the Int Broly event. Hold on, we got lost for a second there. Alright, so the Int Broly event, that's this one here. Here it is, this event right here. That's the event we were looking for, the Berserker of Destruction. So you do need medals from that event in order to level them up. Just 35, right? So 35, 35, 35 each. This one's going to be a bit of a long grind. He does have a farmable super attack, so as long as you level him up through the AGL Gohan from the Dragon Ball Super story event, the Superhero story event. Moving on, the Tech Broly, the man himself, he's got a bunch of different medals all coming from relatively the same area, right? He's going to need 21 medals and 35 medals from the Int Broly. He's going to need 14 medals from the initial stages of that red zone. And then, of course, for Awakening to the LR, he is going to need 14 more, plus 14 for the Fizz Trio Goku, Trunks, and Gohan. So a little bit of grinding there. May want to make sure you do it when you have plenty of time. He does have since the Broly starts as a base form, he has a farmable super attack with the Int Broly, just because they are both non-Super Saiyan, so they can link together. So from there we have the Ultimate Shadow Dragon Omega Shenron. He has a lot of different awakening medals, 14, 28 from the Gogeta Dokkan Awakening event. He needs 21, 35 from his own Awakening event, one from the stage 1 and then the other from stage 2, and you'll have him awakened and ready in no time. Now, he does not have a farmable super attack, but if you pulled any one of these guys, you know how easy it is to get a partner for someone like him. Now, from there, all right, we know that pretty much covers all of the ones that we can safely assume are on the banner. The last two are kind of a prediction based on what they had last year, but this could shift since they are adding 2 more LRs here. But if not, you have the Future Gohan and the Fizz Trunks. These guys can be awakened from pretty much both of them from every single Android Cell Saga event. So Gohan needs 21 medals from the Fizz Gohan Dokkan event. He needs 14 from the Androids Dokkan event. He needs 35 from stage 2 of the Future Gohan Dokkan event. 14 from the STR Goku and Gohan event. and then 14 from the Fizz Piccolo event. So a lot of different medals, a lot of different free-to-play medals, right? Things that like this that could take a lot to get done. And that is pretty much it. Last one we have is the Trunks, the Miracle Sword of Light event. That is this event right here. The Tech Trunks event. That is this event all the way down here. It has not been updated in quite some time. You'll need medals from stage 1 and from stage 2. For him, you will need 21 from stage 1 and 35 from stage 2. He will also need medals from the Vegeta and Trunks Dokkan events. This one here. Where is it at? Right here, the Saiyan Father and Son. You only need to do the one stage. There's only one stage for this one. You need 14 2 runs. And then you need to go to the Merge Samas event, the Eternal God. 14 on stage 2, right? So 2 runs on stage 2, and then 14, so 2 runs on stage 3. And that is pretty much it. That is all the characters that we know of that we can predict. Anything else after that are possible easy A's or LRs or random TURs that we probably aren't able to guess. We can look at this little chart here from Masaka to kind of figure out likely candidates, and you could awaken based on that if you didn't have them. The Goku Piccolo, the Tapion and Minosha, Future Gohan and Future Trunks, Golden Frieza, Merge Samas, right? Like if you didn't, Tech Gohan here, right? If you didn't have any of these guys, you could grind them out and get them ready for if you do randomly pull them on those banners, or if you think they are going to be on the banner. Hard to say exactly without knowing the theme yet. So guys, that is it for the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and in the comments down below, let us know who do you need to work on and what do you think of this prep series. Having to shift a little things now that we are entering the area of the unknown. This Global Dokkan Campaign and the first ever synced celebration during this time of year. So let us know what you think of this prep series and if you find it helpful. And let us know what other things you would like to see outside of the norm of our normal prep series, considering where we are now. Let us know in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.